The Bugatti Nova Sphere 2065 begins with a vision that feels almost impossible, a hyper-grand tourer that doesn't run on fuel or electricity, but instead pulls its power from the quantum fabric of the universe itself. It is introduced as a machine that awakens rather than starts, a presence that glows with soft cosmic light as if breathing in energy from the space around it. Nothing about it behaves like a conventional hypercar. The Nova Sphere appears more like a living portal, bending light, shaping gravity, and transforming every journey into something close to traveling through a private wormhole. From the moment the driver approaches, the car senses their heartbeat and subtly brightens. The luminous surface is shimmering like a star, responding to a familiar rhythm. Instead of a mechanical roar, the car greets its owner with a serene ripple of gravitational light, signaling that a new kind of grand touring is about to begin, one defined not by engines, pistons, and combustion, but by quantum resonance, cosmic energy, and emotional intelligence. The creation of the Nova Sphere marks the moment Bugatti redefines what long-distance luxury means in 2065. Traditional grand tours focused on speed, comfort, and elegance. The Nova Sphere moves these concepts into an entirely new dimension. It is engineered to glide across continents in silence, drawing infinite clean power from zero-point fields in the quantum vacuum. Inside the vehicle, motion becomes weightless. Acceleration feels like being lifted by gravity instead of pushed by force. The purpose of the Nova Sphere is not only to transport, but to transform the journey itself into a seamless, meditative, and deeply personal experience. Bugatti envisioned the future of mobility as something that blends aerospace physics, sensory intelligence, emotional awareness, and art. The Nova Sphere is not merely the next step in luxury, it is the rebirth of the entire idea of grand touring. The design philosophy behind the Nova Sphere pushes Bugatti's artistry into cosmic territory. Its body is crafted from Luminex crystal carbon, a futuristic material that refracts photons like liquid glass while retaining the strength of advanced carbon composites. Depending on the environment, the Nova Sphere's surface glows with subtle waves, shifting between soft nebula blues, interstellar purples, or warm solar golds. Every curve of the vehicle is shaped according to gravitational lensing principles, the way massive stars bend light in deep space. This gives the car the surreal illusion of warping perspective as it moves, making it appear as if the surrounding air is bending around it. The adaptive aerodynamic panels embedded in the body move with gravitational actuators, opening and closing with silent elegance to manage airflow like a living organism adjusting its breathing. The signature orbital arc doors complete the visual wonder. They don't swing outward or upward. They rise in a smooth circular motion, creating the illusion that the driver is stepping through a floating light portal rather than entering a car. Every aesthetic choice is made to evoke cosmic beauty, advanced physics, and Bugatti's timeless design heritage merging into a sculpture that looks alive even at rest. At the heart of the Nova Sphere lies its most extraordinary achievement, the quantum energy core, QET. This is not an engine in the conventional sense, but a self-sustaining fusion reactor that draws power from zero-point energy, the lowest and most fundamental energy state of the universe. The QEC extracts power from the quantum vacuum itself, where infinite particles flicker in and out of existence every moment. The process is clean, silent, and infinitely renewable. When activated, the core forms a reduced inertia bubble around the vehicle, meaning the car can accelerate without the driver feeling traditional G-force pressure. This makes motion gentle, floating, and dreamlike. Graviton vector thrusters positioned deep within the chassis stabilize this bubble, shaping gravitational fields around the car to ensure perfect traction, stability, and aerodynamic control. There is no heat waste, no internal friction, and no mechanical fatigue. The entire vehicle becomes a gateway of pure, uninterrupted power, eternally self-fueled by the universe. Driving the Nova Sphere is described as a surreal experience that challenges everything humans know about movement. And the moment the car begins to glide forward, it feels as though gravity shifts to carry the passengers. Instead of rolling wheels, the hypermagnetic levitation coils beneath the chassis create a frictionless hover glide, maintaining contact with the road through electromagnetic precision while eliminating vibrations and noise completely. The zero-drop suspension controls microgravity fields under the cabin, allowing the interior to remain perfectly stable even at extreme speeds. This creates the impression that the passengers are floating within a calm bubble while the world outside flows by like a smooth cosmic stream. At higher velocities, the refracted light around the body begins to stretch in luminous streaks, making the Novasphere resemble a comet diving through the atmosphere. Acceleration becomes silent, fluid, and almost spiritual. There is no jerk, no noise, just a gentle lift as the vehicle slips effortlessly into higher dimensions of speed. Inside, the Novasphere transforms the concept of an automotive cabin into a floating sanctuary of cosmic serenity. The seating is made from Biolux crystal fibers, a material that adapts to the shape, temperature, posture, and pressure distribution of the passenger's body. These fibers grow into their form and adjust on command, providing perfect support in every position. The panoramic canopy is a living display, capable of transforming into an enhanced universe that projects star constellations, distant nebulae, weather patterns, and gravitational overlays mapped in real time. The ambient gravitational lighting follows the rhythm of the passenger's breathing, dimming or brightening to stabilize emotional balance. Instead of traditional dashboards, holographic interfaces float gently above the console, allowing controls to be accessed with a simple gesture. Crystal resonance audio surrounds the cabin, producing sound waves that adjust to speed, mood, and motion. Everything within the interior feels responsive, warm, gentle, and deeply connected to the senses. Controlling this entire sensory ecosystem is the Nova Mind, the emotional AI that acts as the consciousness of the vehicle. Unlike ordinary driver-assist systems, Nova Mind is designed to understand the human behind the wheel. It reads micro-expressions, monitors pulse variability, tracks breathing patterns, and senses muscle tension to create an emotional map in real time. If the driver is stressed, the AI softens the cabin lighting, reduces acceleration sensitivity, and stabilizes the gravitational bubble. If the driver feels excitement, the AI sharpens response, increases performance output, and enhances sensory feedback. Over time, Nova Mind learns personal preferences, emotional patterns, and driving habits, forming a unique personality that evolves with the owner. It becomes more than a system, it becomes a companion that anticipates needs before they are spoken, crafting an emotionally balanced and harmonious journey every time. Safety in 2065 reaches a new level within the Novasphere. Instead of relying on physical armor alone, the vehicle constructs a quantum shield layer around itself during dangerous conditions. This shield strengthens the gravitational field, meaning external forces are absorbed and redistributed across the vehicle's structure without traditional impact stress. The predictive safety system uses quantum entanglement sensors to scan 3 kilometers ahead, detecting potential hazards long before they appear in the driver's field of view. If the driver experiences panic or fatigue, Nova Mind moderates the environment and can temporarily take control until emotional stability returns. Every safety mechanism is designed not only to protect physically, but also to preserve calmness, mental clarity, and emotional comfort. Sustainability is woven into the foundation of the Novasphere. Its quantum reactor produces zero emissions, eliminating the need for fossil fuels, charging, or energy consumption of any kind. The Luminex body resin heals its own scratches and microcracks through photon-reactive bonding. Interior materials regenerate their freshness and shape over years, preventing wear and extending lifespan naturally. Even the smallest elements, from airflow channels to lighting crystals, recycle ambient light, sound, motion, and temperature, and convert them into reusable energy. The Novasphere is designed to exist in perfect harmony with the environment, not as a machine that consumes resources, but as one that regenerates and renews itself constantly. The legacy of the Bugatti Novasphere 2065 lies in its ability to elevate grand touring into a cosmic, emotional, and artistic journey. It becomes a living archive of memories, adapting its personality based on the experiences it shares with its owner. The car remembers moods, landscapes, driving styles, and emotional signatures, transforming itself into a personal extension of the driver's identity. For Bugatti, this vehicle represents the moment luxury ceased being mechanical and became cosmic. It is more than a machine. It is a living, glowing, intelligent companion, powered by the universe itself, designed to redefine what it means to move, to feel, and to experience the world in 2065 and beyond.